of the last one, our opening contest, will take place in some form of a cage. This one here is an execution cell match, which is probably one of the most career-threatening matches we have, because if you lose, you will be terminated from the contract. You will be released, and for good. So you got the Tick, Weird Al, Solomon Grundy, Chris Angel, Dr. Doom, and Terry Crews, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you guys might be wondering how one is featured in this match. How do you have such a low thing? Well, it's very simple. You see, these guys at one point when we brought them in we have high hopes for all of our superstars, that they perform well, that they put on great matches, and that they're successful. Whether it be held the title, or even if you don't hold the title, to have some type of exciting matches. But these guys have underperformed. So, quite frankly, we want you to get these guys to prove why they belong on our roster. So the best way to do that is by having them step into the execution cell match and prove that they want to stay on our show, that they want to contribute. And this is the best way possible to do so. Unfortunately, because we have so many people who want to be part of our show, they're just waiting for the opportunity to be featured, that we have to loosen up our roster. We only have so many spots available. Therefore, the people who are eliminated will be terminated, will be released from their contracts with us, and they will be released permanently off our roster. It's not that we don't like any of these guys. We like them very much so. Otherwise, they wouldn't be on our roster to begin with. But you guys, the fans, are the ones who control a lot of our stuff by giving us your feedback and whatnot. And thus far, these guys have very much underperformed, according to you guys, the fans. As Dr. Doom gets a 1 count, as Solomon Grundy, the biggest threat, I believe. Grundy is probably one of the most brutal and the most unforgiving. This is probably right up his alley. He doesn't like anybody. And I feel that this is his type of match, where he can just brutalize everybody, take his aggressions out on everybody. Dr. Doom, probably one of the best Spider-Man, one of the best villains in Marvel. And of course, unfortunately on our show, he hasn't done a heck of a lot to impress. Doom has had wars with guys like the Fantastic Four and, Spider-Man, and, the list goes on in Marvel. But unfortunately, Dr. Doom is not catching on as our next competitor steps into the ring. And this is so far so good. These guys want to stay. They're going to prove that they want to stay. As you see, the Mind Freak Chris Angel, who we had high hopes for. We brought him in for the King of Horror tournament, actually. But he was eliminated early. And quite frankly, Weird Al was a step away from being future endeavored by Solomon Grundy. I feel bad for the referee in this one, folks. So we have some matches for you folks tonight. All of our titles are on the line. This right here, you might say, is for a contract. Here comes the New England comics legend himself from the mean streets of Quincy, Mass. And the man whose favorite utensil is the spoon, the Tick. Dr. Doom doing the damage on Weird Al. Chris Angel was going for a pin. Angel decides to let Dr. Doom go for the pin on Weird Al, but no one eliminates Weird Al. Doom sent into the corner, into the gate by Angel, as Solomon Grundy and the Tick, which is interesting because they're both superheroes, and, well, one's a superhero, one's a villain. Doom was almost future endeavored as well. Oh, the Tick with a big suplex on Solomon Grundy. Hey, in case you guys don't know, he's a Batman villain. as I believe our last man is about to enter, and it's Terry Crews, ladies and gentlemen. So Terry Crews takes us the last spot. We brought Crews in, but he's just not quite clicking with the people. He's too busy, you know, flexing his pecs and stuff. That doesn't mean that we won't keep him. Oh my! Holy cow! What a toss by Terry Crews to Chris Angel. But Angel didn't like that too much as Grundy takes down Chris Angel. Al going for a pin on Dr. Doom. Doom was about to be future endeavored, ladies and gentlemen. I guess the biggest, you know, saddest part for us is having to put this particular match together because, you know, these guys want to, you know, you have such high hopes. Oh my. As Crews buries Dr. Doom into the plate glass and now goes for a pin, as Angel also going for a pin on Weird Al. Oh no. Weird Al. Well, Weird Al's going to have plenty of time to make music. This whole show is a parody show, so you should have plenty of material when he comes back to tour. Sorry, Weird Al. Best of luck to you. And now we're down to 5. Tick going to the high rent district on Dr. Doom. Crews beating up on... Oh my! Tick really going up there. Oh my! And the Tick leaving it all on the line as Solomon Grundy with a nice spike DDT to Chris Angel. And there goes Chris Angel. Chris Angel can now go back to Vegas and do his show. As Crews sends Grundy into the plate glass of the cell, and now the Tick going to eliminate Dr. Doom. Gets a 2. So there's 4 guys left, folks. One of these 4 guys will be staying on our roster. The other 3 will not. That's the sad part of running a successful show, folks. Sometimes you have to make sacrifices on your roster. As Dr. Doom taking it to the Tick. And Terry Crews, what a move by Crews, takes down Solomon Grundy. Gets a 2 count. As Dr. Doom torturing the Tick, dumps the Tick into out of the ring and onto that platform. And now as Crews also trying to get some, but Dr. Doom says stay out of it. Tick said, I don't think so, I'm not out here. As he goes back after Solomon Grundy, and now Terry Crews and Dr. Doom switch off. Doom sent to the corner by Terry Crews. What is he up to? As he oh my, dances a big splash in the corner, and the Tick from behind. I wonder if the Tick knows that Crews could have eliminated Dr. Doom as a brain buster by the Tick to Crews. Grundy's and Dr. Doom looking to submit Solomon Grundy with the Rings of Doom. Grundy hangs on. And Crews is getting hammered by the Tick. Only here on this show would you ever hear any of those statements. Right hand, oh, the Tick! Oh my! Uh-oh, Grundy with a nice double leg takedown to the Tick. And Dr. Doom with a spine buster. 3 superheroes and an actor in Action Man. Terry Crews, member of the Expendables. Nice Samoan drop by Dr. Doom as Solomon Grundy takes down the Tick and then nails Dr. Doom with a DDT. Maybe he feels Dr. Doom was the biggest threat. And Grundy puts down Doom. Doom's leaving. The Tick looking to get rid of Terry Crews, but Grundy goes back after the Tick. Not quite done with him. Grundy's looking good here, folks, as now Grundy's looking to get rid of the taking credit for the Tick's doing on Cruz, who kicks out at 2. Tick with a clothesline on Grundy. And Grundy was almost knocked out. And now it's down to the Terry Crews and the Tick, ladies and gentlemen. Who wants it more? Best of luck to Solomon Grundy. He did great here while on our show as Cruz takes down the Tick. Cruz is looking pretty good here, folks. I'm not going to lie. You know, I don't know why he didn't fit in with everybody else, but he's doing great here. Sometimes as a professional, like any other sport, especially wrestling, when you have something like your career on the line, you pull out all stops and you hold nothing back, and sometimes that pulls out the best of what you can do. As the Tick's going to the high rent district. Oh, wait a minute, he's going to the really high rent district is the Tick. The Tick's laying it all on the line. Big splash off the top of the cage, off the top of the cell. The fans are loving it. And this could very well be the end of Terry Crews. Why the Tick picked him up, I don't know. But he's going for the brain buster. There it is. Sorry, the spoon buster. As he's measuring Crews. What does it take? Oh, there's that clothesline. That could be it right there. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. And the bad boy from Quincy, Mass., the man of the spoons, the anti-superhero of superheroes, the Tick is the one who's victorious. It's interesting that the Tick would be the one who would win here, considering he is a big fan of everything we do here on Dream Master. And good for the Tick. You see Cruz did some great work here in this match. Got to give it up for the Terry Crews. You've got to feel bad for him. Perhaps maybe Terry Crews will give another an opportunity. As much as I'd love to give Terry Crews another shot, unfortunately, the way this match works is the minute you're eliminated, you're done. And this is a rule set forth by us when we first started this match. It's stipulations. So the Tick is the winner. Therefore, the Tick is the one standing, and 5 gentlemen who gave it their all are going to be future endeavored, ladies and gentlemen. So best of luck to Chris Angel, Terry Crews, Dr. Doom, Weird Al, and Solomon Grundy. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, because coming up next, we have the Random Internet Championship, which means my co-host, Sean Awesome, is in action. Stick around.